Well, hello everybody out there in Airland. This is Chris from HLX.com with another exciting episode of Topher Vlog. We are back out at Universal Orlando Resort today. It is Mardi Gras time, so we are going to experience all the Mardi Gras festivities that we can. I'm not one to usually throw my money down for a lot of the food options because I'm a poor bastard. So we probably won't be trying a whole lot of food, but we will be, looking at the floats, doing the crew call, all that stuff over the next couple of weeks. Once again today, we probably will not get a chance to get over to Islands of Adventure because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff inside Universal Studios Florida. It's going to be a fun day. So there's going to be a lot of Mardi Gras stuff coming this this month. Just strictly Mardi Gras stuff, I think, for the most part. We'll try to get over to Islands at some point just to get a peek at whatever the current progress is on the Velocicoaster. But for the time being, a lot of the content is going to be straight Mardi Gras stuff every week. We're going to be doing all the things. We will also, look at the floats, take some pictures. It's going to be a fun couple of weeks here. So let's go ahead and have some fun. Here is today's look at Production Central. Shrek 25, Despicable Me 40. So that's where we sit. Not too bad in terms of the crowds. It was kind of quiet walking in. It is very loud, of course. It's got all this New Orleans jazz playing. Just see one of the floats. We'll try to do the float searching the proper way by looking at the areas on the map, but so we won't see that in detail right now. So we'll save that for a little bit later. But there are a couple floats up here, so we'll check those out in a moment. So all of the Universal Mardi Gras floats are listed on the Universal Studios app. They show us all the different locations that all the floats are set up. So I'm not really going to go in order that's on the app. I'm going to go starting at the front here and then work our way towards the back. But I'll sort of show you where everything is on the app. So we'll go that route as opposed to physically going in the order that they show us because it's kind of all over the place. I don't feel like doing that today, so we'll start up here. So the first float over in New York is the Shipwreck Island float. There are people out. They are tossing beads, which is fun. So, happy Mardi Gras. We got Islands, of course. So obviously I got a little bit of a pirate ship theme going on here. Very cool. So that's the first one, Shipwreck Pirate Float in New York. So here is the New Orleans Riverboat Float. Typically this is the one that you would see at the end of the parade. It's the one where they just kind of dump all the all the remaining beads, which they are currently throwing out. They are throwing out beads to guests. So while they're almost so that's that one. This one is when you first walk down the thoroughfare here. This one is the Jester float. Of course, got some characters out. Jester float here. Of course, we've seen these guys elsewhere around. Got some still walkers running around with youngins. Some more of the Jester friends. Hello, happy Mardi Gras. So you go. This one is also in the Music Plaza stage here. Actually inside the plaza. The riverboat's over there. This one inside the plaza. Alright, I caught a bead. Got some cast coming out of the riverboat. So there you go. Those are the two that are up by the Music Plaza stage. And we will go ahead and move on. So we probably will not get a chance to do it today, but I did went ahead and I purchased the crew call map, similar to, of course, the Christmas tree hunt and the scarecrow hunt that we had for Halloween and Christmas. Same thing. It cost me $7 with my annual pass. It's got all the crew call, all the stations where you can see all the special displays and stuff like that. And at the end, you get like a bunch of beads or something. So I went ahead and purchased it, but we probably will not get a chance to do it today. Today is basically just looking at the floats, walking around, because once again we are at the park for a limited amount of time, so I don't really have the energy nor the time to walk around the park multiple times today to do the crew hunts and also look at all the floats. So it is what it is, but at least we're prepared for next week. So we can do this next week when we come. So it is what it is, but again, it's $7 if you have an annual pass. You get a discount on it. You go around, look at the floats, or look at the fancy displays, and you get a prize at the end. So we'll do that next week. Just like I have, you can go back and watch my scarecrow tree hunt and also my Christmas tree hunt that I did for last year. Those are on my channel, so you can go ahead and look at those. We had a lot of fun doing that, but it is a lot of walking, and we already have a lot of walking to do today. So it is actually kind of hot today. So kind of a Florida winter is kind of doing its thing, where you know, it'll be cold one day and then like in the 80s the next day. So it's a pretty hot day today. So I just don't feel like walking around the park multiple times today. We don't do both things, but we are prepared, so we will do it next week when we come. But let's continue on and look at the floats. People should be very familiar with this float. This is the King Gator float. Not listed on the app. I don't know why, but here it is. It's actually in Hollywood. There's the Brown Derby. So on the other side is the broadcast center. And there's the Born Stuntacular right there. So King Gator, of course. Don't listen on the app. Don't know why, but here it is. I do not see any characters on the float doing beads. Don't know why, but everybody should be familiar with the King Gator float. It is a fan favorite during the Mardi Gras parade. The end of the parade, if you will. This is the title float. So, as you can see there, they are throwing beads. I'm a little surprised that we are getting beads thrown at us. They are wearing gloves, of course, but they are literally just hauling beads at people. Very familiar to people. They're like, whoa! They're just chucking and seeing if people. So I continue to throw these. Everyone is just kind of hanging out, lingering. There you go, that's the title float. For whatever reason, they have moved Puss in Boots over here. On this side. And Scooby-Doo and the gang are on this side. Doing weird things. I don't know what the hell Daphne's doing over there. There's the mystery machine. Taking a short break. I am not physically going to put the beads around my neck, but Foxy will do that for me. There he goes. He's got his little beads on and his mask. Foxy always wears his mask. So Foxy will wear the beads for me. This year, Mardi Gras float out here in Kids Zone. This one is also not listed on the map. Don't know why, but or on the app, I should say. Maps of the app. Stone beads. There's the back of the float. Just in case you're wondering what the back of the float looks like. So the float just actually appeared on the app. That is the treasure map float, and it is located in the Kids Zone area, in the little rotunda there in Kids Zone. So treasure map float over in the Kids Zone area. Don't know why it wasn't appearing on the app before, but it just appeared. One thing that I've never actually noticed on the app is that it does actually track my steps, which is very interesting. I've never noticed it physically tracks my steps when I'm walking around the park. So that's a thing. Doc up by his train. And we enter Springfield's. This is our wellness check on the MFE tent. All is well. This is the X marks the spot float. In front of the Fear Factor Live stage here.
Pardon?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
Exactly.
What are stipulations by maybe?
I'll find out in post.
But look how cute Rose is.
Yeah, look.
Make us become YouTube. Look how cute he is. Look, he likes to shimmy.
We're trying to get him famous.
His pirate ship needs to be paid off.
Got it.
We're giving away a lot of stuff
He
today.
needs to be known for something other than thieving.
Huh?
You have to pay off our pirate ship. We're giving away a lot. We're not making a lot of money today.
Right. Hello there. How are you? I'm doing great.
So again, here is the X marks the spot float. So there's a lot of treasure on there. Very lively group of performers on that float. He's shy. Got some characters out in front of the Germany place. Hello. Happy Mardi Gras. Over in San Francisco, we got another float, so we'll go a little bit closer. This is the Battle for the Booty float. It's actually very cool. It's probably my favorite float so far. A little bit of Horror Nights inspired, I guess. Other performers. So this one, of course, is over in San Francisco. It's at the exit to Fast and Furious, and here are your Cuba and Puerto Rico food options.
Oh yeah, kind of. We've been practicing to get on America's Got
The
Talent.
beat builders are out.
Working on the beat for that show. I got some wires.
Yeah.
I got some more. Oh, it sounds good. Check it out.
Got some characters, King and Queens here. Looks like they're going inside. Interacting with people. Got the jazz band out. So with the parade floats all seen, I'm going to walk around the park one more time to get some pictures with Ruby, and then I think we're going to head out of here because it's getting a little late in the day. So yeah, so let's do that. Got some characters out by the King Gator float now. Good. Mardi Gras strange, guys. As we're exiting the park, I would be amiss if I did not mention the announcement of Blue Man Group officially closing forever. They still have the signage up, of course. It's probably going to be a while before they take that stuff down, but Blue Man Group, no longer a thing. A quick aside, talking about the Blue Man Group, I was actually part of the opening crew for that show back in 2007. When I go home, if I can find my my little program that puts me in the opening crew name or whatever, I'll find it and I'll put some B-roll over the top of this. If not, then it's gonna be the end of the video. But yeah, so I was part of the opening crew. I worked in a couple different spots back there, box office, did some stuff in the actual theater itself, but I was part of the opening crew. So it actually kind of makes me a little bit sad that Blue Man Group is ending. However, it is not very surprising given the current state of things, and also you know, when Cirque du Soleil bought them, I kind of thought that it was going to be the beginning of the end for the show, and sort of the pandemic you know, fast-tracked the end of the show. But I do have a special place in my heart for the Blue Man Group show as a person who opened that show. You know, so it is what it is. With all of that being said, it is time for us to officially depart Universal Orlando Resort for this week. As usual, I will be back at some point, more likely next week. We'll do more of the Mardi Gras stuff. I'm trying to pace myself, as Mardi Gras, of course, goes a very long time. Next Tuesday is officially Mardi Gras. It is Fat Tuesday next Tuesday. So that's the official Mardi Gras day. I have to work, so I will not be out here, but that is officially Mardi Gras. But yeah, so I'm trying to pace myself. Next week we'll do the crew call. I think that's the plan. We'll go ahead and do that. And then as we move forward, we'll of course look at you know, more of the floats, get more in depth, and more interactions. There's a couple. My social anxiety today got us through the roof, but I was getting called out for certain things by certain actors. Always a good time, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it. As usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Past couple weeks, we really haven't checked on the progress of the City Walk store, so here's what it looks like on this side. Whatever it may be, of course, the walls are still jutted out really far, but it doesn't look like they did a whole lot on the outside of the wall here. They added some decorative pieces up there. Well, there you go. So the wall, the construction wall, has of course still, we saw this last time, been pulled out to the front. But here's a look.